It's a lot.
Meek Mill and P. Diddy matching outfits picture goes viral after Meek Mill comes up in this lawsuit, right? You got this lawsuit where this dude is suing P. Diddy and people been going through it. He brought, I believe, the Young Miami name came up in it, like about her cousin, doing some things.
Your boy Meek Mill is not done with the zesty behavior. There's some chatter that the feds lost all evidence on Diddy and pulled the last card they had, Meek Mill putting him in front of a judge to spill his guts on detail on how Diddy spilled his inside out. And the details are wild. This all started with an audio of Meek Mill struggling and screaming Diddy's name. And from there we all knew what's up.
You missed this. Meek Mills. Well, he said a Philly rapper. You understand? And it was redacted in the paperwork to that because first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly. Anytime two rappers or two people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion, listen here, man. My dudes in Philly, I got some real strong dudes in Philly. They don't play that shit. And they probably embarrassed for the fact to see that Meek Mills, one of the street guys that came out of there, got caught up in this Hollywood, whereas that he's dressing the same he dressing like Diddy, hugged up with Diddy. I think that Lil Rod know a lot of shit, but I know this. Two men dressing alike, it's just like two men laying down. When they both get up, they both homos. And that's real talk, bruh. My man, you go to a party, dog, and the nigga got the same shirt you got on, I'm taking my shirt off. I'm walking around in a t-shirt. And then, not to blow Meek Mill up out the water or anything like that, it was said that they checked his Google search and all the other shit, and he was searching for some online gay porn and all the other shit like that.
Oh, wow.
That shit is crazy, bro. But listen, those are what, it's crazy that money, that lifestyle, and you trying to fit into something get you. These guys never set out to do all this shit. Meek Mills, when he got into the game, he didn't set out to be questioned about his manhood with Diddy. But he put himself in that position.
Well, let's not overstate stuff here. People were always saying something is up with Diddy. Even Keith D was disturbed by Diddy parties.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended, and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is boxer. His name's Twan. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. The Broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. It was a matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox, all of us there. It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple. It seemed like to me, It was just a lot of weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booty. No, he was gay, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? There's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what Tupac. I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati or something. I seen it the other. Matter of fact, MC Lyte pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560. Black one. Yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit going on, you know. Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, yo?
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know how they fucking fell out or nothing like that. They was road dog. You know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater, turtleneck, him and him hugged up like this, with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, that they was at that party. Okay. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not no gay basher or nothing. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That whole party was weird out. Yeah, it was Jada Pickett, but.
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird? I mean, I'm confused.
I guess it was the Illuminati. It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yeah, but it's more tolerated these days and nothing like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy, you know, but it's more, you know, out there now.
The incident y'all had with Warren G and Kid Frost, tell me about that, man.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us, you know what I'm saying? So he went with us and we said, ooh, you young niggas have fun. So one of Kid Frost's homies, still on my big homie. But he didn't know that he was around, it was maybe about 20 of us. So the dude that socked my big homie, we beat the dog shit out of him. So my big homie, he came to. He like, that's the motherfucker? We like, yeah. And there was 2 security guards had the dude that we beat up, Kid Frost entourage. So my big homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, the yellow jacket with the event security, they had the dude. So my homie still knocked him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking to me, man, what the fuck is wrong with him? My homeboy knocked out him too. Bam! Like, ooh. So the other one like, man, he got back. Little Jamaican dude come up talking shit, man, you going crazy? My homeboy socked him too. So we went down to get our car for valet. That was the dude, this LBC. And he like, what the fuck is that? He said, it's Long Beach City crib. So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. You from Long Beach, you gonna say rolling 20s or insane. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say, a real block boy. You know what I'm saying? 19th Street. You gonna say something. A real crib. So this nigga said he's from Long Beach City crib. My homeboy like, wait a minute. Knocked him out too. So Warren G them was down there, him and Central College waiting on their cars. They seen my homeboy get busy like that, so they had left before us, went up to Fat Burgers. So we came, got in our shit, they finally brought our cars to valet. We went up to Fat Burgers. And Warren G and Cedric Tabales was up there already, eating their shit and shit. So we came in there, and big homie like, hey, I'm fucking. He pointed at Cedric Tabales, like, man, You been dumping us for years, mother. I'm losing all my motherfucking money betting on your motherfucking ass. So Warren G was right there. He like, my homie like, man, that's a nice ass watch. So he like, man, let me try that on. You know what I'm saying? So by then, my homeboy, somebody got my homeboy attention. He turned his head. Shit, Cedric Sabalas and what's his name was in he was in the rag top 500 Benz. This motherfucker like jumped off. I mean, he drove up off the motherfucker. He didn't even pay attention to the curve. He jumped off the curve instead of using the driveway. That shit was funny as most. My homeboy like, damn, he almost bust this whole fucking engine block. Yeah, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. Like, damn. Yeah.
I'm impressed he didn't get a hit on him. Well, remember when 50 was early on saying Diddy is gay, there is now a story saying that Diddy put a hit on him and he barely survived.
About 50. That 50 came over my house. He met me at the apartment because I overheard the conversation about these guys wanted him dead. So he asked me, did I have a vest? I said, yeah, I got a bulletproof vest. So I had some extra vests because I used to buy them from officers and stuff like that. And he came over, he tried the vest. It was too big for him. You understand what I'm saying? The vest was too big for him. So I gave him a smaller cover for the vest pass that he had. And I had told him that those guys were going to come out and try to get him. And we had the conversation. I'm not going to mention that because I talked about it in my book. 50 then told me he was going to handle his business. But he had to go out to Cancun first because he was going to do the How to Rob the Industry song out there. They had gave him $5,000. I think he's probably get 10 or 5, but they had gave him some upfront money. So then I told him we good out at Cancun because I had met some guys who worked with the syndicate, and I used to go out there every year because I used to do the security at the door at Daddy Home. So I knew this guy. He was Puerto Rican, but he was working out there with the syndicate. So if I needed something, whatever I needed, he would make sure I have it in Cancun. So now, long story short, I told 50 he was going to be good when he come out there because I was going to bodyguard him. So then he said, all right, cool. So I'm calling 50. He never, because he didn't show up. So then I'm walking through the hotel and his manager, got his manager name, said, yo, Big Gene, what's up? He said, I need to speak to Chad. I said, well, what's up? He said, 50 shot. He's in ICU. They don't know if he's going to make it. I want to know if I'm all right. I'm going to be all right. I said, so what the fuck you need to speak to Chad for? And what the fuck is you doing in the pool? If he's shot. I went and got a phone call. I paid $100 for a phone call. You only get like 10 minutes on that. And I start calling 50. I start calling 50 phone. And this girl eventually picked up. And I said, yo, tell 50 this Gene. And he said, she said, okay, Gene. I said, is he all right? She said she was going to make it. He's going to be all right. I'll tell him you called. So the next time I saw 50 after that, he was, It's Your Birthday song. And we were in Puerto Rico at Jack the Rapper. And I was with the Black Hand clip, right? 50 wasn't speaking to none of them at the time. I was sitting over by the side. He came directly over to me. He said, yo, Big Gene. I said, what up, 50? He said, they can't stop what God got planned. and gave me dap and walked off. That's when.
This is not new. Anytime anyone says something, he gets a wanted poster in the streets. No wonder R. Kelly was never mentioned before.
He died, Tupac died, and then there was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and Jay-Z, and then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and it's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z.
And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all those records together. They both Aaliyah.
Jay-Z Unplugged.
Yeah.
Jaguar Riders there.
Yeah.
Heart of the City.
Yeah. It's the 21-year anniversary.
It's the 21-year
this month.
anniversary, and I don't think we've seen nothing like that since. And I know you posted it. We're going to talk about the network, but I know you posted it and put it out there. I want you to touch on either the genius or the insanity of Jay-Z. This man, as far as what he's done since then, is, either preordained, destined, or he had a plan. But it seemed like he geared himself towards it. But you were there to witness it firsthand from what he was back then. I just want you to because not many people have a firsthand count of what this man is doing and what he's about to do.
In 21 years, I have never had anything about him to shine matter other than the fact that he has pleasant working relationship.
21 years.
21 years. And after 21 years, what I would say to you is this. The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at a MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z, he didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as a nigga that would get Big L. For those of you.
Rest in peace, Big L.
Rest in peace, Big L. That was the
Dopest. One of the dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on. And Big L died. And, he started crying and telling with Tupac and crying and telling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, camaraderie with Honeycomb and aka Diddy. And
why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
That's fucking sodomite. Anyway, so yeah, then and then Reasonable Doubt was happening, and Dame's in the picture, and Dame's building Rockefeller, and everybody's talking about Jay-Z. And don't get me wrong, there is nobody who loves Reasonable Doubt.
At the time of.
No, still.
Yes. To this day.
Still. Listen to me. I don't give a fuck how I feel about you. For me to have bad feelings about someone and not acknowledge art and its greatness or at its finest is hating. Maybe I don't fuck with you, but them shoes was hot, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be real. So, I will never. Shit, I was just listening to Watch the Throne earlier this week, and that shit was enraging me. Cause I'm like, y'all motherfuckers was living for this fucking album. It was Kanye. And then all of y'all made all of this money on this motherfucking dude, and now all of a sudden, who, him? Like he was good enough when you let him slump Just Blaze's fucking whole career. He was the shit.
There's no issue in itself.
It was worth putting Just Blaze on the line for, because Just Blaze was Rockefeller production until Kanye.
Yeah.
Who's Just Blaze producing for now?
That I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to say that I don't know. And he was the movement.
Where is Just Blaze?
Yeah.
I mean, He was making whole beats. You got title. You're a billionaire. Where the fuck is Just Blaze?
That's the question.
Why is he's not at least an executive at Rock Nation? He's not at least an executive at Tidal?
At least.
Like I said, Biggie died, Tupac died, and then there was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and Jay-Z, and then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and it's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z.
And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all those records together. They both fucked Aaliyah. They shared so much in common. You know? And then there was a falling out. And this never happened. Whoever talks about best of the both worlds? Best of both worlds. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this shit.
Nobody talks about that project.
That nigga swept that smooth under the rug.
Why?
We know why.
You know what? I got a better question.
Yeah.
How valuable is the Biggie Smalls?
Yeah.
Puffy has been making money off of Biggie's name for longer than Biggie was alive. People keep forgetting he hadn't turned 25 yet. He was still 24 when he died. It's been over 25 years. Fucking Puffy is making money on that poison and everything. It's supported all the time, boy. His catalog. Clearly, a Biggie Smalls verse. Very valuable. Am I wrong? Anybody disagree with me?
No, that's facts.
So then what the fuck happened to the commission? What happened to that album?
Right.
It was recorded. It was being mixed and mastered upon Biggie's death. It was supposed to have came out that summer after Biggie's album, because Biggie's album was slated. He died a week and a half before his album came out. Then the commission was supposed to come out, and that was supposed to be his extra from Bad Boy. And then starting his own company. So tell me something. And this ain't me being an asshole. I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he just swapped anyone in any relation for $1. Look at how he did James. Like, I don't give a fuck if you wanted to get away from your home, if you wanted to get away from your father. But to do it the way you did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was fucking a girl that didn't want you.
Oh. Did the church say amen?
I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you moved his ass around and out of Rockefeller so tough and then just moved right over to Jeff Center. By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Damn on your horn now, that fucking bullshit ass record. From the Austin Powers shit was some of the worst shit out. They were having a hard time taking her solo. And then Aaliyah died. And then he brought Rich Harrison in. And she liked holding him. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with him. And Aaliyah's gone. And, you know. You have to start asking yourself questions after being in this business for this long. If you're a halfway important person, when did you start questioning how lucky you are?
Right.
Is it really a conspiracy if the same person keeps benefiting off the same kind of tragedy over and over again? So to answer your question, I'm sure he's always going to be a billionaire, and I'm sure he's got great things to happen. I mean, look, he's got the job with the NFL. He's hooking all his friends up with the halftime shows. I mean, think about it. Think about the halftime show. Jennifer Lopez, Shakira, now Rihanna, and then we had the whole LA thing, which of course he's involved in that, and they pulled Mary J's lives off, and they got that money to Kendall, and you know, they had that whole moment, you know, but all he's doing is using his friends and the people that he fucks with, or at least the people that signs his non-disclosure agreement. He keeps getting them Super Bowl gigs. So I mean, like, he's doing all kinds of stuff, you know, and I do not begrudge him. It's just, if you gotta do the kind of things that he's done to get where he's got, well, fuck it. I don't want it. I don't want nothing.
Diddy gay stories are absolutely nasty toys, multiple men weird kinks. It's just too nasty for me to explain, so watch this.
I just want to say, I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like this, because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube, or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen, and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as, what you call that, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff, and he's in the exotic bookstores, and he's doing shopping. Right, he's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that. But they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side, and then he picked like quite a few of them down. Okay, he put them in the bag. But when I went by there, and I looked up there, and it said butt plug, and I was like, hey yo, I was messing with him. Because people don't understand, you know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang, so I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I said, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs. And he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you can do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got, I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack, something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude to carry no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store. So we had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew the G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina. So later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and this dude, this rapper. So I'm here at the door and stuff like that. Like, yeah. So then next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. I opened the door, and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? He said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff. They're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bro, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering him. He was like, yo, I don't care, man. I'm going in there. That boot like that. I said, yo, bro, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed him and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well. And Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. He was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room. There was a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, there was a lot of freaking going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room. You felt a certain kind of way. He left out. So I seen him at the concert the next day, and they tried to, form up against me. And my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room, and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man. But I ain't taking no loss. So, yo, you good, and that was it. Bro, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs. That was crazy. It was real wild.
And everybody like, oh, they already did away with him, and I told y'all ain't true, you just tax him. Well, then y'all just see the article a couple of months later where they settled with him and he made a deal with him. I'll be trying to tell yourself. But I love how y'all go listen to Other Mother on YouTube and all you YouTube attorneys. But when y'all want to hear stuff, no stuff, get it right, y'all know what to call bomb first, you get it first. That's why we bomb on first. We'd love to hear what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching this video, guys. Bye-bye.